The Bronx River Art Center's mission has always been to engage community in the revitalization, first of the river and the revitalization of our community. For all intent and purpose, we're an alternative art space that exhibits emerging and mid-career artists who also interact with and educate our youth to help them develop their talents, to stay in the community and give back, and to be a part of the continued growth of our borough.
I think BRAC is bringing something to an area that really needs, more exposure to art and to music and to creative outlets in general.
My favorite thing about BRAC is probably the artwork and how creative the challenges are.
The Bronx River Art Center uses professional artists with master's degree in the arts. Artists are changing their mindset, and they really do want to work in communities that need support and are developing.
In a school, a lot of times music and art are the first two things to go. You need that outlet to express yourself in whichever way you feel comfortable, and that's what I think BRAC provides.
All I had to say, it's really great and never steal it.
BRAC has more than one program depending on what the child likes. And a lot of these kids, they like drawing, but the thing is that they don't really know about design, concept art, or storyboarding. We could teach them that.
We place an equal amount of emphasis on our exhibitions program for emerging and mid-career artists. And we see that as an important aspect for the youth to engage with professional artists in the exhibitions process.
If you go to a gallery, say down in Chelsea, and you look at artwork, well, that's all really beautiful, but it doesn't have any interaction with the community. And this is what I like about this place, is that I've met all these young kids, I had a workshop with them, and you really get to interact with other people.
They really begin to understand the process of communication through art, and what they can say through art about their environment, about their community, and how they can help make change.
We have something that looks like a tree, is made of trees because it's on plywood, and is surrounded by real trees, but it is not a tree.
She inspires me to be an artist in a way of using things that you don't see as art, but making them others see in art.
We have always and will continue to provide space opportunities for artists to work. From our central location in the heart of the Bronx, we reach out throughout the whole borough to do all kinds of art activities, performances, public art, virtual public art that people using smartphones and iPads can see pieces virtually on their phone. And we do it near public spaces like near bus stops and train stations where there's a lot of pedestrian traffic. There are people who are not used to seeing this kind of thing in their community. Even the way we've painted our building with huge super graphics, that's a public artwork in and of itself. In 1987, a few Bronx people self-incorporated the Bronx River Art Center. It's been going on ever since then. They developed studios, education classrooms, they developed a gallery on the ground floor storefront. Over about 10 years, they just kept filling the whole building with art activity. 15 years later, we're in process of restoring the building, with which we do become owners of the building as well.
It's important to note that 15 years ago, the city was considering tearing down the building.
Well, a building like this is incredibly important, but more important is the programming that's going to happen in it. Everyone, as far as the eye can see, will be able to tell what it is, or they will ask themselves, what is that beautiful, gorgeous white building with this stark green lettering? Let's go in and see what's there.
But I'm proud to report that we passed a budget that includes a historic commitment to bringing arts education to underserved neighborhoods throughout the city.
Having the Bronx realize that while we are building, while we're getting better economic development and reducing crime, that we still have to continue to promote the art.
I look forward to continue to invest in the arts. God bless Gail, and God bless the Bronx.
Once that building is restored, it'll be there for community, for artists, for the world to see that this sort of thing can happen and can be a part of the revitalization of the Bronx.
We encourage you to come down and see BRAC for yourself.
The Bronx really needs to keep the talent that it develops. It's a beautiful borough.